From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Mac's, at my bar, of course, and on Buzz TV. Brought to you by my good friends at TruckCrashLaw.com and the Carpetman, home of the LVP. That's luxury vinyl planking. We're talking real estate, we're talking insurance, we're talking annuities, we're talking entertainment, and we're talking to the panel. Right now, Glynn is here, my co-host from the Glynn team. Hey, Ben, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Great to have you back on the show.
Thank you so much.
My real estate man.
Indeed, love it.
How you and your wife have a real estate team, right, Ben and Tracy?
We do.
How is that working with your wife like that? Just in all seriousness, I know that we can make jokes, but seriously, like day to day, you guys are working together.
It's actually great, and we get the question all the time: how do you live together, work together, do all this stuff together? But we really complement each other well. Thankfully, she's very detail-oriented, where I am not. But so it works well. She kind of handles that, and we just it's nice to have a husband-wife concept and have 2 points of view. So it really works out well.
We don't work together, but we're both entrepreneurs and we work from the house. So we're around each other a lot doing our different things. But I'm just curious, when you're working together and then, you're still talking about deals all day long, I would imagine.
We do. She's the toughest boss I've ever worked for, but every once in a while she lets me get away with things.
There you go. All right, Dwight Larkin is here. Hey, Dwight. I'm sorry. All right, go ahead.
I was going to add in, I think that's a beautiful thing because, you're both chasing your dreams and goals together. You're dealing with the challenges, the obstacles all together. And, you're able to overcome.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
And you have only one boss.
She reminds me of it all the time.
I can see that.
That's right. Dwight, you're with Northwestern Mutual.
Correct.
How long you been in the financial world?
Since I was a college intern, so a few months.
Okay, very good. How have you done? How's it going for you?
Very well. Company's been around since 1857. We have $300 billion with a B under management. We get a $2 billion new money every month to put to work.
Wow. Nice.
Which is challenging, especially since '08. A lot of the other players in the pond kind of dispersed, so finding ways to generate return.
Yeah, and you are a friend of an old Boston College teammate of mine, Brian Helgeth.
Yes.
How do you know Helgi?
So one of my buddies at Carroll University, Jeff Peterson. It played football at Loyola Academy in Chicago. With Brian.
Helgi's from Chicago, that's right.
Yeah, I grew up in Buffalo Grove, North Chicago, so...
I grew up in Buffalo Grove. Did you play at BGRA? Baseball?
No, I did not.
Where'd you go to grammar school?
I went to Willow Grove.
Willow Grove, okay. I went to St. Mary's in Buffalo Grove.
Okay,
yeah,
I know
grew up in
exactly
that
where
area.
it is. By the golf course. There's a golf course right there.
You guys Buffalo Grove, I didn't know that.
870 Hollystone Lane.
Okay, I was on Downing Road off of Buffalo Grove Road.
I know exactly where that is.
I
rode my bike. I rode my bike by your house all the time.
Yeah, no doubt. That's interesting. Great to have you on the show, man. Finally good to meet you. David Beeks, how are you?
Doing good.
You already spoke, but you're with PHP.
PHP, yes, sir.
Tell us about that and what you're doing.
So PHP is a financial marketing organization. It's known as People Helping People. So I got started in the industry. I'm 1 year in the business. I just crossed my 1 year anniversary.
Congrats.
Fantastic.
I'm excited. Cheers to that.
Celebrate those.
So I got started in the business. I come from humble beginnings. Grew up north side Jacksonville. I got started and I watched my family argue about money. And I realized, in school, we're not taught about money, how it works. So I had to join an industry that was going to provide those answers to my questions. So I've been in business. I've been growing, personally developing, reading like crazy, just trying to figure out how money works, what can I do to put myself in a better position. And I'm really excited about it. So.
And you guys sell what, annuities and life insurance?
Life insurance, annuities, retirement plans as well.
Okay, cool. And you're enjoying it?
I'm loving it.
Good for you. You gotta love what you do, or at least try to.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Makes the day go by a little bit easier.
Absolutely.
Great to have you on the show, David.
Thank you.
Stephanie Varone's back. Hey Stephanie.
Hi,
our entertainer, fellas, right here. She sings. She does a little bit of everything. You and Dwight. If Dwight's got a guitar,
I told him right.
I know.
Ready.
You're ready, man.
Yeah, we
That's
have
all right.
you had ESP today.
Well, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
It's been about a year, I think, right?
It has,
roughly.
almost exactly a year, yeah.
Great to. What's the latest? I know you can't talk about everything, but what you got going on?
Well, I mean, since the HBO Max show that was on HBO Max, my mom, your dad, There's been, I've been I am a casting director for a international entertainment production company based out of Arizona.
Cool.
So I travel around. We're going to go to Paris in December.
Yep.
So I'm doing that and casting for models and actors and whatnot. We have we're having a show in Hollywood in October, and then we're going to have an international one in December. It's called Preview Models.
Okay.
And then in the meantime, I'm working on this really cool, and I can't talk about it, but it's a national entertainment competition.
Okay. Wow. Very
And it's
cool.
going to be starting, we're starting to do the pilot here in 7 states, and it's in Florida. So I'll be able to talk about that next time. So I can't talk much about it now, but
sign an NDA.
I can sense NDA.
Yes,
just throw an NDA down.
Have you ever thought about a husband-wife real estate show?
Yeah, right. Who can sing?
Planting the seed.
Yes. Entertainment, so that could be a lot of things. But
what's your favorite tune to sing? I mean, you do the national anthem quite a bit, don't you?
Yeah, and in fact, I just did it for Moto America at the Daytona International Speedway.
Awesome. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that was amazing, actually.
Yeah, I bet.
I didn't know there was like
80,000 seats?
100, no, not that many, but it's like 109,000 or more than that. It's just like, it looks like it's all digital. It looks unreal. It's surreal.
Yeah.
That was a really fun event to sing, and I've never sung there before. So I'm kind of creeping into Jackson, or into Florida. As you know, I'm from Minneapolis.
That's right.
And so
Minnesota.
I'm hoping to sing for the Jags and you know, some other folks here in town.
Beautiful.
But yeah. So what was your question?
No problem. you answered it. I think you answered it. Whatever it was, I forgot about, but you answered it.
I'm not short for words, that's for sure.
That.
Within the context of the NDA, you
That's right.
nailed it. Nailed it.
Yeah, very good.
Exactly. Yes.
Dwight, what would you give David as advice as he's into this similar kind of career? What would you say to him?
Yeah, great question. We were chatting earlier a few times, and be forward thinking in knowing that what would you consider a meat and potatoes client today will not be at that level for you as an advisor in 5 and 10 years. Okay. Even your best client today will be more of a middle of the road client in 5 and 10 years. So be intentional about the 80-20 rules. The 80-20 rule is agnostic of any firm, any place, real estate. I'm sure it's everywhere, and that the 20% of your top clients produce 80% of your revenue.
Okay.
Every year.
Wow. So you got to keep that in mind.
Yes.
Right? And what about starting off? I mean, because you want to just take everybody, don't you?
Right.
Even in real estate, right? I mean, you're like, I'll take everybody. Give me everybody.
You're
I'll
breathing?
handle
Let's
it.
go.
You got to be smart with that, because you're going to burn a lot of time if you're not on, right?
For sure, 100%. In the first 2 years, though, anybody who fogs a mirror, say I'd be honored to help. Because really just getting that plane off the ground, it's the old analogy is you're building the plane while it's in the air.
Yeah. Right.
And it's a challenging career, but it's incredibly fulfilling.
Yeah. Back in the day too, because I have some friends who are in that. I remember them saying, like, they would throw a phone book at me and be like, just start calling.
Start with the A's.
Smile and dial.
Do you have to do that today?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Smile and
That
dial.
can be daunting, huh? I don't know.
I mean,
I always had. I don't mean to cut you off, but I used to sell for real estate with Phoenix Realty, and I always used to, like, if I didn't feel like the call was going good, I wanted to hang up before, not hang up on them, but hang up before them. Okay, thanks, appreciate your time, and then hang up the phone.
No touchdown.
It just felt, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna work. Let's move on.
I look at that can be a little discouraging to some, but I look at every call as an opportunity, because I always keep in mind, okay, I'm one client away, I'm one recruit away, I'm one prospect away from the floodgates opening.
Yeah, sure.
And like this career is challenging, but it's the reward is so much worth it.
Yep.
And I have people that's higher than me that's doing very well and successful for themselves. So
Cool.
I just aspire to hopefully do that for my family.
Back to your comment many shows ago about transparency, right,
Yes.
and communication.
Yep.
That's got to be key, right, for both of you guys, right?
Absolutely. Well, and you definitely got the attitude for it, because you're right. When you're starting a business that's a commission-based business and you're out getting clients, everybody's a client, and trying to have the tenacity to pick up that phone and keep muscling through when people
Yeah.
are not wanting to talk to you, because you're right. The next one could be that client who's who's going for it. So
And no
good for
means
you.
not right now.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he's even keel. I remember when I first got into business, I'd have to call my brother because I went from the NFL to business. I'm like, Mike, I'm going to kill this guy. Take him outside. He's like, just calm down. You can't do that. Like, now you're in a different world. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's what we did.
Right.
Got a problem? Like, got a problem. But no, it was challenging. That mindset, though, that even keel will take you a long way, man. No doubt about it. All right, well, great to have you all on the show. You're going to play us out a tune and you're going to sing something, right? What do we got, Dwight? I don't know if that guitar works, but
Does it?
man,
Well,
you
you
look
won't
good
even be able to
holding it.
hear
I'll
it.
tell you that.
It's
He's a
missing
natural.
an E string.
Oh,
and
it's missing a lot. Trust
Yeah,
me.
if you had an acoustic, we
hear anything?
could
It's pretty,
whip
it's
one
pretty
out, but-
ugly. I can feel it warbling. It's so out of tune.
There you go.
Feel it.
Well, it looks good. Just
Oh,
pretend
it's pretty.
like your air guitar.
It's a pretty guitar,
It'll
for
look
sure.
awesome.
Is that a giveaway?
Yeah. No, it was on the wall. He's like,
I thought
Most
it
people
was.
get a beer. He grabs a guitar.
I thought it was a
I love
giveaway.
it. I love it.
I have to give it back?
Yeah, well, at some point.
We can talk
yes,
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
If
we
you
can
can
talk
make
about
it, Pat, if you can get to the stairwell, you may have a chance.
Who do I have to outrun, though?
The gentleman behind you. He's
I don't even have to.
You better get past him, but I don't think you will.
No.
I think it'll be a challenge. Hey, thanks for being here. Really
Thank
appreciate it. Best
you.
of luck to all you. All right,
Thanks
thanks
so
so
much.
much.
Thank
Buffalo
you.
Grove, man. Unbelievable. You never know who you're going to meet on this show, and the networking that goes on is absolutely incredible. Not just during the taping of the show, but after we're done and just hanging out at the bar. Check out all their great profiles and this conversation and many more at iwannabuzz.com. So until next time, you stay safe and be cool out there, and we'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.